How's it going, fam? What's up? Before we start this video, we gotta give a shout out to our newest Patreon subscribers. Those are the guys who just help out the build because they love it. We got Keith Ray as a cunt. That one was kind of obvious. I might get some of these wrong. Rothair? Maybe. Zabathanux? Maybe. Why you guys got weird names? Dougie Coobs! One of the locals. Sexy fuckboy. Yeah, I said it. Golden fuckboy, sexy fuckboy, same thing. And then Ashton, we're here, man. You too. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the wall real fast. These don't stick to the wall very good. So we may as well start off where we were last time, and we're gonna pull off this V-band so we can chop this pipe so we can add another pipe to it. Typical me. That's okay. I'll end up like grinding this down after or something. I just want it to stay where it is because that's exactly where it needs to go. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up this pipe, put the flex pipe here, jam the flex pipe right there, and then we should be able to just use a straight section from here to here. I need a measuring tape. A measuring toppy! How come every time you need a goddamn measuring tape you can't find one? What's going on around here? I just want to weld some pipes together. Boo earns! Okay, I'm gonna tack up some pipes then, maybe? Hello, measuring tape! Ooh, a hat. I got some pipe! Look at it! It's like 4 inches. But in feet, so like 40 inches feet. This is my measuring tape today, square. This is what I resorted to. 5.5 inches. Okay, so according to my dickety-doo-dad thing, need a piece of pipe 5.5 inches long. Hey, we did a thing. It doesn't even look half that bad. Still needs to be welded up fully, of course. This one's still gonna need a flex section eventually too. However, I don't really want to solder the turbo yet until I pull the engine again. I'm gonna want to pull the engine to reseal like the base pan and stuff on it because I never actually sealed it. I just kind of put it on there so we can throw it in. But I'm probably gonna seal it up, get the intake manifold on, all the sensors back in it. That way when we do get an ECU, we can just fire it up with what it has, like the stock injectors and stuff, and just kind of, you know, hear this thing run. Because that's kind of like wow, that was really bad. That's kind of my lack of motivation right now, is that it doesn't really run. And if you guys haven't noticed, the Supra's not here. It's still at AFR. However, it just got off the dyno. It did make 841 wheel horsepower through an automatic transmission on the stock internals. So that's pretty badass. I wonder if this will even pull off. I'm gonna pull the turbo off and see if, when I pull both V-bands, if the whole kit will come off. Turbo's coming off first, if it will even come off, because I forget what size these bolts are, and they're probably not fun bolts. Hey, you can come off too. No. Well, that looks pretty super gay, but okay. So it's a couple days later than the last clip that you've seen. I guess it's time to clean this up and weld it. Let's do that first. No, I do have some acetone I'm going to use to try and clean the spots where I just cleaned off. Hopefully we don't make big fire. All right, now obviously before like I was even like cummed into my mother, I didn't know how to weld. So this is just me leading up to, I can't weld. So it looks like bird turds. That's because it is. And I'm gonna clean it up in a minute here, and it should hold. I'll show you. The lighting from the window makes it weird, but yeah, I messed up a couple spots and stuff, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? So we're gonna use our grindy flappy wheel thingy. It's like a sandpaper on a spinny wheel. I really don't know about you guys, but I never use a tool on a grinder. I just press the button, and then I use the actual blade itself as leverage to get the thing loose. And then, yep, when you put it back on, I do the same thing, and then the force of the wheel actually tightens it up. So that's my tip. I give only the tip. This is where we're at after we cleaned it up a bit. Obviously, all bird turds. I took one piece of metal and I took another piece of metal and I stuck them together. That's what I did. I'm gonna test fit it on the car again, see if it fits. And then if it does fit, I still have the ends to cut off. However, I still have the ends of the V-band here to cut off. However, I don't have any 1/4 inch carbide bits for my Dremel, so that'll just have to wait for now. So we're gonna test fit it again, and if it does fit, then I think we're gonna move on. no. Oh. What I need is a floor jack. That was a really bad idea to try and put that on with the turbo housing still on because it was too heavy and I had to use the jack to support it. But yeah, look, it looks okay. I'm not mad at that at all. Now what I think I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to support the turbo from somewhere from here maybe, on the head to here. That way I don't have to put a flex joint in here, and I just need the one flex joint down there. That'll still give me room for expansion between the sides, but it'll also give me the strength of holding it up with that manifold. That's probably a better idea, I think. Now we're gonna go ahead and just pull it right back off again. Just making counter progress. Up next, we got us a tip from Jordan from Go Fast Garage. His YouTube channel's below. We're gonna take some chain and we're gonna run it through the inside of the pipe. And hopefully we're just gonna knock out any debris that was in there, like from welding. If I accidentally got like a wire or something stuck inside, or any like slag, because we definitely don't want things flying into the propeller at like 450,000 miles an hour, right? Right? So we're gonna go ahead and take these manifolds off again. And the goal is to pull this engine out to seal up the pan, the front and rear main seals, put a balancer on it. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get like the factory fuse box, ECU and wiring harness, and just see if we can get this thing to fire up. Why did I put this on so tight? It'd be like great for motivation to get it actually fired up and hear it running, because I don't really want to invest. I'll go on more with this later, but I don't want to invest too much more money in this year. Undo this trans mount bracket. Hey. All right, so we have it back on the stand, as you can see. Obviously, Kyle, obviously it's on the stand. You just pulled it out of the car. Anyways, we have to take the bottom pan off, clean that off. We're gonna seal that. This one, This rear one we're gonna have to seal up too. I did lose a plug down here too, so I have to get that out. But yeah, I think I might throw a coat of paint on it too while it's out here. Maybe black or silver or something, but this needed to be done. It needed to come out, and I need to throw the flywheel on it anyways and starter in order to start it anyways. So had to come out. This one's a pro tip from Fuckboy Charlie. Awesome Orange, you get it at Dollar Tree, $2 a bottle. It's like degreaser. Now we go to the gym, let this sit for a bit, and we'll be back tonight.